My name is Christy Vet and welcome back to my channel. No, that's wrong. Hey guys, it's Christy Vet. I hit my light. Hey guys, it's Christy Vet from Christy Classified and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get to know me video. I went on my Insta stories and asked you guys to guess in between a bunch of different choices to see if you knew me, if you're already a follower, and so that I can tell you what the truth is. So if you want to get to know me and know the answers to all those questions, then keep watching. I have to look through my archive stories. Alright, so the first question that I asked you was how old I was, and 86% of you guessed correctly. I am 25 years old. The 14% that guessed 18, I am flattered. You're not the only people who think this. A lot of people usually guess between 18 to 20. I hardly ever actually get my age. If you guess my age, I'm guessing it's because you follow me and, well, you just know. The next question was, what is my favorite color? 43% of you guessed pink, 57% of you guessed teal, and those 57% are correct. I love teal and different shades of blue, different shades of like Tiffany blue. I don't like pink. I own a lot of pink stuff, but I don't like pink. I don't think I ever have. Maybe when I was little. Mom, did I used to like pink when I was little?
Yes, pink shoes.
I used to really like pink, but now I don't. I really like teals. I've always liked teals and greens. Pink's never really been my thing. Alright, so the next question was my all-time favorite food is, and it was between pizza and In-N-Out. 52% of you guessed pizza, 48% of you guessed In-N-Out. And at first when I posted this, I thought my answer was gonna be In-N-Out because I can eat In-N-Out every single day of the week and never get tired of it. But since going keto, I realized that pizza really is my favorite food. Like, it's the one thing that I'm craving and that I'm missing the most. Like, I would choose pizza over In-N-Out any day. So the 52% of you that guessed pizza, you were correct. But in some form or matter, the 48% of you that guessed In-N-Out are also correct. Also, you know, since this is a get to know me, I film in my dining room because my room is not there yet. I think I will be filming there soon, so if you hear a lot of noise in the background, my mom's cooking because it's Father's Day and she has to make stuff for the family party, so I'm sorry. So the next question was, am I a full-on Latina or a full-on Caucasian? 14% of you guessed full-on Caucasian, 86% of you guessed a Latina. I am a Latina. I am Mexican and Salvadorian. Mexican from my mom's side, Salvadorian from my dad's side. But the 14% of you, I get that quite often. My favorite thing is when like some little old like Mexican lady or Hispanic, Latina lady will say something about me in Spanish, and I love responding in Spanish because they don't think I understand. I look white, but I'm not. Sorry, but I'm not. Next question is, what is my favorite I can't talk. What's in the cup? Stay tuned. That's one of the questions you'll find out. Next is, my favorite sappy movie is, and I gave A Walk to Remember or The Notebook. 44% of you guessed A Walk to Remember and 56% of you guessed The Notebook. And my favorite is A Walk to Remember. That was a really bad drum roll. A Walk to Remember is my favorite movie. I cry every single time. I know what happens. I know how it ends. I still cry every single time. I have that movie memorized from beginning to end. I can quote it as I'm watching it. The Notebook is a close second, but A Walk to Remember is definitely my favorite. It was the first Nicholas Sparks book that I read. It was the first Nicholas Sparks movie. I lied. Message in a Bottle was the first Nicholas Sparks movie that I watched. But I think A Walk to Remember was the second one. My main goal in life is to be, and I gave you the choices of an actress or a doctor. And 10% of you guessed a doctor, 90% of you guessed an actress. Those 90% of you have definitely been following me for a while because I tend to post my auditions on my Insta story. So yes, I am an aspiring actress. I've wanted to be one since I was 5 years old, and my parents always thought she's gonna get over it. Guess what, Mom and Dad? I didn't get over it. So that is still my ultimate goal, to be a YouTube beauty guru. Also kind of up there. To be a doctor, my parents wish, but not so much. I graduated from what college? And I gave the options of UCLA or UCSD. 31% of you guessed UCLA, 69% of you guessed UCSD. The funny thing is, some of the people that voted UCLA are people that I've known for a really long time and know that I went to UCSD, but still voted UCLA, which is kind of hilarious. But I graduated from UCSD with a BA. I can't talk. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, with a BA in theater. My favorite TV show to binge watch is between One Tree Hill and Friends. 34% of you guessed One Tree Hill, 66% of you guessed Friends. I feel like Friends is like the basic answer. Who doesn't like to binge watch Friends? But for me, it's actually One Tree Hill. I went through a phase in college where every single summer I would binge watch One Tree Hill, and I would go through all the emotions. Like, I would be happy and then I'd be depressed, and like it's also my like depression show. When I'm feeling really sad and down, I'll watch One Tree Hill. Not like it makes it any better, but I will watch it. Friends is also a good option. I have been watched all the seasons to the very end, but when I really just want to binge watch a show on Netflix, it's always One Tree Hill, even though they took it off and I'm kind of depressed about it. Next question was, am I an only child? 21% of you said yes, and 79% of you said no. I am not an only child. I have a little sister who I will put a picture of right here. It's my little sister Brisa. She's my best friend. If you know me, you know she's my best friend. She's my everything. I always say she's like my little daughter that I never asked for and I'm stuck with. I love her so much, and part of the reason why I'm on here on YouTube on Insta Stories is because of her, because she's always pushing me and telling me to be myself and to do it and just go for it. So hi Brisa, I love you. The next question was where I work, and I gave the options between Sephora and a chiropractic clinic. 13% of you guessed Sephora, 87% of you guessed a chiro clinic, and the correct answer is a chiro clinic. I work at a chiropractic clinic. I'm an administrative assistant there. I started off as just a receptionist, and now I'm just kind of there, and I love it. It's stressful, it's a headache sometimes, but I really, really love it. I love the people I work with. It's really great, and they are amazing, and I'm so thankful for them because they work with me being able to go to auditions and etc. Now, to work at Sephora is also something that I would want to do at some point, but at the same time, being around that much makeup all the time, I think I'd be broke, if I'm being completely honest. The next question was, my YouTube inspiration is either Kathleen Lights or James Charles. 93% of you guessed Kathleen Lights, 7% of you guessed James Charles. It is Kathleen Lights. If you've been following me since like ever, you know, Luces is my favorite. Yes, Luces. There's a long story behind that, but we call her Luces here in this household. I love, love, love Kathleen. Like, the first YouTube video that I ever watched in regards to the makeup world was an Ipsy review from her. My very first video, which is such a cringe-worthy video. Insert clip here. Hey everyone, I'm Chrissy Yvette from Chrissy Classified, and this is my very first beauty vlog, which I'm really excited for, but I'm also nervous at the same time because it's an Ipsy bag review, and it was totally inspired by Kathleen. She is like my inspiration. I love all her collaborations. She's so funny, and I'm literally her. I feel like if we were to meet, we would get along so well because our personalities are so similar. We'll be talking about one thing, and next scene we're talking about something else, and they're like, hold on, that's not the point. You know what I mean? But I love her. I just love her. Next question is one city I want to live in at some point, and the options were New York City or San Francisco. This was a little bit of a trick question because I honestly would love to live in both, but 84% of you guessed NYC, 16% of you guessed SF, and the 84% of you is the correct party. I have always said I wanted to live in New York. I wanted to go to NYU. I got accepted to school there, but I didn't end up going. But New York City is some place that I would really want to live. Even if it's for a couple months, it would just be a major yes. Next question is, I am an avid tea drinker or coffee drinker. 26% of you guessed tea drinker. 74% of you guessed coffee drinker. Me? I'm an avid coffee drinker. I love coffee. I've been drinking coffee since I was 5 years old, and before you give me any crap about that, I grew up with my Salvadoran grandma, where coffee is part of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it's a snack in between. So I literally drank coffee like it was water. People think that's why I'm short. Like, I have really long legs for being a short person, and they always say that the coffee stunted my growth. I love coffee, all kinds of coffee. I can drink it black, I can drink it with sugar, without sugar, with any kind of milk. I just really love coffee. Really, really love coffee. I always start off my day with a hot coffee, and throughout the day, if I ever want any other kind of coffee, it's always iced. Always. It could be freezing, I will still drink an iced coffee. That's just how it is. Next question was I in a sorority in college? 78% of you said yes, 22% of you said no. And I was a Chi Omega. It was such an amazing experience, the best sorority in my opinion, but of course everyone's gonna say their sorority is the best sorority, but it was such an important part of my college. I love the people that college experience. I love the people that I met through it, and our philanthropy was honestly one of my favorite things. We worked with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I couldn't trade any of that for anything. The next question is, my biggest fear is, and I gave the choices of heights or dark spaces. 55% of you said heights and 45% of you said dark spaces. And actually the lesser party, so the 45% of you are correct. I hate dark spaces. I am majorly claustrophobic. I hate rides that are super dark and they break down in that dark area. I can't breathe. I feel like my chest like gets a pressure. The same thing when there's a lot of people around. I can't do it. I can't. It's just too much. Heights I have no problem with. Get me on any roller coaster. I think I have an initial fear of being up so high, but I mean, who doesn't? But when it comes to dark spaces, I'm just like, no, get me out of here. I need a flashlight. But I can sleep without like a nightlight or anything. Like I just have to crack the window open a little bit, like the blinds, and I'm okay. All right, so the next question was Drake or Kanye. 80% of you guessed Drake, 20% of you guessed Kanye. Thank the Lord for the 80% of you that said Drake, because I was gonna be offended. I don't like Kanye. I like old Kanye, I don't like new Kanye. Drake, I love all Drake. And did you guys see the Upset video? Like, Degrassi Reunion was my happiness. That used to be my show. Like, I learned a lot about life through that show. I love Drake. He's like my favorite, and honestly, I think it all started with my housemate in college. David, my love for Drake started because of you. Next question was old Taylor or new Taylor. 23% of you voted new Taylor, 77% of you voted Voldemort. What, are we having a Harry Potter thing now? 77% of you voted old Taylor, and yes, old Taylor is like my absolute favorite. I don't mind new Taylor, like her new CD was so good, but nothing beats the Red album. Like that was my heart and my soul. I cried to that album. Even Speak Now, like just old Taylor, hands down old Taylor. Even like original like Taylor Swift, that album, like Teardrops on My Guitar, that just Taylor, old Taylor, hands down. My favorite ABC show, it was between Scandal or Grey's. 37% of you said Scandal, 63% of you said Grey's. And yes, I love Grey's. That's also a show that I tend to binge watch, and that's also a show that I ride through all the emotions that I watch when I'm feeling down. But Scandal, hands down, is my favorite ABC show. Like, I love that show. I just finished watching everything to the very season finale. I hated that last episode. That last episode, us Scandal fans deserve better. That was bukkake. That was just horrible. It was just a disappointment. It was not what I expected for a Scandal ending. Like, no, Chrissy's not buying it. I need a redo. And that's the last question. A couple more things about me. I don't know. I really like Harry Potter. I love Disneyland. I have an annual pass, so I'm always there. I love Disneyland so much. I live with my mom and my sister. My parents are divorced. I talk about that sometimes on my Insta story. Let's see.
Tell them you love your mama.
I love my mom, guys. She wants you all to know that. Let's see. I live in the LA area, of course. I don't feel like a human person if my nails aren't done. If my nails aren't done, like, I feel gross, especially when they start growing out. I'm like, stop. I used to be a short acrylic girl, but lately I've been living for long acrylics. My favorite drink at Starbucks is a soy vanilla latte, but I can't drink that right now because I'm keto. So I've been getting a double shot of espresso in a venti cup over ice, and I've been pouring my protein shakes in it, and that's like my new favorite drink. And it's also so much less expensive than my grande latte. I'm keto. Lost almost like 15 pounds on it, and I feel so much better. I feel so great. Other YouTubers I love to watch Manny. Recently I've really gotten into Casey Holmes. I love Laura Lee. I love James Charles. I love all the, you know, the usuals, Nikki Tutorials. I have a love-hate relationship with Jeffree Star, but his videos, like, if I really want to know if a makeup product is good, like if I really want to know if it's worth buying, I will watch Jeffree's videos, because I mean, I just have to. I really love Broadway and musicals. I live for them. Anything musical, give it my way. I love watching them on TV, watching them in actual theaters. Yeah, I think that's all I have for right now. But stay tuned for more videos like this. I have more videos coming up. This is gonna be my first video entering back into YouTube. So I'm really excited for this adventure. It's really hot because this light is beaming on my face. Also on my face right now, I have the ColourPop foundation. Girl, I am living so far. So yeah, there's that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting to know me a little bit better. If there's more questions you want answered, leave them down in the comments below and I'll go ahead and answer them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you never meet anything Chrissy Classified. So you never miss anything Chrissy Classified. And as always, stay classy. Until next time, bye.